Hello everyone, welcome to Concept Mastery. Today's session is a basic math session. We are taking up a small topic, area versus volume. From this session, we'll try to know the exact meaning of area and volume and also know in which situation we need to calculate area or volume. So before knowing the meaning of area and volume, first of all we need to have some idea or we need to have knowledge about two-dimensional figures and three-dimensional figures. So we need to have the basic idea about these two type of figures to understand the meaning of area and volume. Two-dimensional figures are those figures which have flat surface, length, which have length and breadth, but no depth, thickness, or we can say height. Three-dimensional figures are those figures which have length, breadth, as well as height or thickness or depth we can say. So two-dimensional figures, a figure which have flat surface, which have length and breadth but no height, thickness or depth. Three-dimensional figures are those figures which have length, breadth, height, depth and thickness as well. So now let us take one real-life object and then try to understand the meaning of 2D and 3D. So I hope that every one of you are watching this video through your mobile phone. So let's take the example of this mobile phone. If you observe only the display screen, that is you're watching through the display screen, right? So if you observe only the display screen, I'm not talking about the whole phone, whole mobile phone, I'm talking about just the display screen, okay? If you observe the display screen, so what figure it is? It's a 2D or 3D? Remember, 2D is a flat surface with length and breadth but no depth, thickness or height. So if you observe this display screen, it's a flat surface, right? It has only length and breadth. It doesn't have thickness. I'm not talking about a phone, I'm talking about a display screen, right? So it has only length and breadth. So we can say this display screen is a two-dimensional figure. But if we look this phone as a whole, if we look this mobile as a whole, then it becomes three-dimensional because we have length, breadth and height as well, or we can say thickness out here, right? So I hope now you have the basic idea about two-dimensional figures and three-dimensional figures. So now I took the example of the display screen, right? So let's say you're observing your display screen. This is your display screen. This display screen is is occupying some space out here, right? This display screen is occupying some space out here. So, and this display screen is a two-dimensional figure because we have only length and breadth. So this display screen is occupying some space out here, and this space out here occupied by display screen is known as area. So space occupied by two-dimensional figure is known as area. More example, let's say you own a land. And land is a two-dimensional figure. So this land is occupying, this land that you own has some space out here, right? Has some space out here. So the space occupied by two-dimensional figure is known as area. If we take more example, then let's take the example of this floor. This floor is a two-dimensional figure because we have only length and breadth, and this floor is occupying some space out here. So this space occupied by this floor will be termed as area. I hope now you got the idea about area. So now let's move to volume. So for volume, I will take the example of this room. I'll take the example of room. So this room is a three-dimensional figure because we have length, we have breadth and we have height as well. So it's a three-dimensional figure. So room is a three-dimensional figure. So this room is occupying some space out here, right? This room is occupying some space out here. Even if you are sitting in a room, then your room is occupying some space, right? So the space occupied by three-dimensional figure is known as volume. So the space occupied by three-dimensional figure is known as volume. I will take more examples to demonstrate the meaning of volume. Let's say I'm taking an example of this water bottle. This water bottle has some space inside it. It has some space inside it which can hold 1 liter of water. This water bottle has some space inside it which can hold 1 liter of water. And this water bottle is a three-dimensional figure because it's not a two-dimensional figure. So the volume of this water bottle, is 1 liter because it has the space which can occupy 1 liter of water. 1 liter of water, right? So volume can also be termed as, volume can sometimes also be termed as capacity or mass. Capacity or mass. So I hope now you have the basic idea about area and volume. Area means the space occupied by two-dimensional figure. Whenever you are asked or whenever you need to measure the space of your two-dimensional figure, you will use the formula of area, and whenever you need to find the space occupied by three-dimensional figure, then you'll use the formula for volume. So I hope this session was fruitful. So in this way, in basic math series, we'll be taking up small topics which we have learned in our lower classes, but we'll try to understand and not memorize it. Thank you.